Hi, I'm Erica. I'm 60 years old and I've lost over 100 pounds in almost 2 years. And you want to know something funny? One thing that I like to use that's helped me a lot is cottage cheese. Fat-free cottage cheese. But you know what's funny? I never liked cottage cheese. I couldn't stand cottage cheese. The texture, the taste, oh. But you know what? I learned something new. So when I started on this journey, healthier and a weight loss journey, I read a lot about cottage cheese, different things that people were using it for, and I said, you know what? I'm just going to give it a good old try. Let's see if I can find the cottage cheese in my refrigerator here. I know it's hiding up there. We'll get it. Here's my mess. And there it is. Let's talk about this. If you learn how to use it properly, how to mix it in, this adds so much protein to anything. It's amazing. It's amazing what this does. And you know what? From somebody who never used to eat it because I didn't like the taste. I didn't want to punish myself. And that's what diets always were. They were punishment. But you know what? I've learned that a diet, I only use the word diet. It's a 4-letter word. But a healthier meal plan, a healthier way to eat, a healthier way to live can actually be fun and interesting. And the foods can be tasteful and rich and delicious. So I'm going to actually show you an easy and fun way to use cottage cheese and get your protein up without fat. So here it comes. And this is my real kitchen, by the way. This is not a set or a stage or nothing's prepared. And you'll see it is a little messy in here. And you know what? I'm okay with that. So I'm going to take 3 eggs and we're going to crack them into this bowl here. Not a good crack there, but that's okay. 2. We don't want the shell, of course. And 3. And what I'm going to do with that after I wipe my hands off. This is real life. This isn't staged. I don't rehearse this. Can you tell? So I'm going to take 2 nice sized spoons of this lovely cottage cheese that I wouldn't eat like this if you paid me. So that's 1. And here's 2. And I'm going to mix it in with my eggs. And I love this. This is a Vitamix immersion blender, which is amazing. And you can see, I'll tip this over just a little so you can see this. All right. I hope you saw that. And you blend it up really well. So I'll tell you, you will never even see or taste that cottage cheese ever. It's a great thing. Then I'm going to take these eggs. See the eggs here. I'm going to throw them in the pan and cook them up. But you know what? Before I do that, let me give you some of the other ideas for recipes that you can use that with. So you can take those eggs and you can make this kind of quiche that I do. And it's basically a lavash bread with a bunch of sliced vegetables. And then I'll just pour the egg over it. Make sure, scrape it all out. And that'll come out really, really, really nice and rich and creamy. And it's a great breakfast, brunch, or even a late night dinner. Another thing that you can do with the fat-free cottage cheese, I use it in pancakes and waffles. I make some great pumpkin pancakes. They're wonderful. They are creamy, they are fluffy. And once again, that cottage cheese, I use it also in baked ziti. Instead of using ricotta cheese, I use fat-free cottage cheese. I season it up, I add a little fat-free mozzarella, and it's amazing. And honestly, most people wouldn't even really know the difference. So that's the great thing. So it tastes good, and you don't even feel like you're on the four-letter word thing. And here's why this works so well. Fat-free cottage cheese has 14 to 16 grams of protein for a half-cup serving. You add that in, it's amazing. And it blends well. It actually blends really smooth and creamy and gives you that satisfaction that you may not get when you're trying to lose weight or get healthier. We don't need to eat plain broiled chicken or fish and salad. We can eat better than that. So once again, I will not eat foods I don't like. And you know what, being a foodie and being married to someone who's been a chef, I don't want to eat nasty foods or bland, tasteless foods. I want to enjoy my meals. Because when you're eating basic, plain stuff, it's not always sustainable. How long can you keep that up? Because a healthier meal plan isn't for a time period where you're going to lose some weight and then go off of it. For the most part, you should be eating healthy all the time. All right, lose your weight and keep it off. And do it in a way where you're happy. We can be happy and still lose weight. It is possible, even as midlife women. So if you like what you see here and you like that I'm real, this is not professional by any means. And I will share other tricks and tips, not only of losing weight, but of getting through midlife in various ways. Please subscribe, watch this, like it, send me a comment, send me something you'd like to know about me or what I do or how I've lost weight or anything in midlife, because I'd love to hear from you and I will definitely respond if you comment. So thank you again. Look for my next video after this one. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.